With me now is David DeConto, who is going to talk about the 11th annual Captain Gerald F. DeConto 5K Run Walk, which is happening in Sandwich later this month. So welcome to the program, Dave.
Thank you, Randy.
Good to see you again.
Thanks.
We did a program about this a number of years ago, and it's a tribute, and it says a lot about your family and the other people that are involved with this 5K, that you continue to have it each year. So tell me a little bit about the genesis of it. Some people may not know, 11 years ago, how this got its start.
Okay. Well, just a little background. My brother, who we knew as Jerry, was a career Navy man, captain in the Navy, and unfortunately he was killed on 9/11 in the Pentagon on the terrorist attacks. Shortly thereafter, a man named Robert Blondie, who was a Navy veteran himself, came to our family and asked us if it would be okay if he ran a road race in Jerry's memory. And we said, sure, that would be great. We didn't realize then that we would be heavily involved in the road race in the future. So shortly after September 11th in 2002, we held our first road race. It's always on a Sunday. This year it's on September 23rd. Mm-hmm. And it's a tribute to Jerry because he was an athlete. He loved Sandwich, even though he traveled all over the world. He always thought of Sandwich as his home. He was involved in many road races. And it's a celebration of Jerry's life. So we've been having it this is the 11th year. We have anywhere from 400 to 500 runners that come out religiously. And it's a celebration. It's really a community event.
It really is well done. And to tell everybody where to go to register and where to find the beginning of the race as well.
Sure. Well, we have a website. It's CaptainDeConto5K.com. They can also call me at 508-888-8571. It's a very simple website that we have. It has the application. It has a course of where we run, and we start at the intersection of Route 6A and Jarvis Street, known to those of us as Russell's Corner. That's what Robert Blondie actually owns the building. Very short ceremony. We get off at 9 o'clock. We raise the flag, have somebody usually from the school sings the national anthem, and we wish the runners well, and off they go. And it winds down 6A, goes down Tupper Road, winds around down by the shore and around by the Sandwich Marina, and ends up in the parking lot of Bobby Burns. It's a very easy course. It's except for a couple small hills. Anybody could run it, walk it. We've had people on roller skates and pushing baby carriages. But for the serious runners, it's timed by Spittler, which is the same company that times the Boston Marathon.
Great.
So it can be a timed run for those people. We give out medals and prizes. The prizes are all donated by local merchants. And like I said, it's really a community event and a really celebration of not only Jerry's life, but our family giving back to the community.
Now, speaking of your family, your mother has walked in this race before.
Every year. Every
year. And so how is Pat doing?
She's doing very well. She, I'm not going to reveal her age because that'll get me in trouble. But last year, people don't know this, but she actually had heart surgery. And she was very concerned. It was more preventative than anything else, but she was concerned about walking in the race, and she walked it just like a trooper, just like every other year.
That is terrific. I was talking to her the other day, and she revealed to me that she was coming from the gym because she's down at the gym all the time. And I said, wow, and you're close to some number, we'll say. And she said, well, I need to do that. The older we get, the more we need to be out there walking around, exercising, and that's great.
Yeah, I've had a number of people that have seen her in past years walking around the wing school in her little route, and the reason they don't see her doing that much anymore is because she actually has a treadmill in her bedroom in the house, so she goes all year round.
That's terrific. That is good for winter, obviously. At the Russell's Corner, where they started the races, there is a memorial there, right?
There is a memorial to Jerry, and there is a flag that we fly all the time, 24/7. And they are flags that have been either donated to us from the Navy or have special significance. The first flag that we put up was actually flown on his old ship that he was the captain of, the U.S. Simpson, in his honor. So we make sure that there is a flag there all the time and that there is a memorial marker there for him as well.
In the last minute or so that we have, can you give us an idea of where the money actually goes? How much is it to race, by the way?
It's only $25.
$25. And where do the proceeds go? The
proceeds go towards a scholarship for a senior at Sandwich High School to help defray costs for their education as far as college. And over the last 11 years, we've given out over $50,000.
That's terrific. And what kind of qualifications do you have to apply for this scholarship?
To apply, it's just a general scholarship application. We look at the third of the senior class as far as academics first. Then we look at things like community involvement, athletics, and really, I mean, if you know your movies, An Officer and a Gentleman, we try to look at those qualities that Jerry was imbued with.
Well, that's great. I look forward to being there at the start. And we have a number of things to do actually that morning, but I would never miss the beginning of this. It's coming up again on the date, 23rd?
23rd of September, and the race starts right at 9 o'clock.
Okay, so you come by a few minutes early to warm up and get ready to go. And generally speaking, it's a beautiful course, by the way. It goes right down by the marina. So you couldn't ask for a better place to run.
We've had many comments. We actually have runners come from as far away as Maine and Boston and other places to run every year.
Well, congratulations on it, and thank you for being on A Little Knowledge is a Dangerous Thing. I do appreciate it.
Thank you.